right.
All right, good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for being here for the pre-match press conference for the United States against Jamaica, second leg at Energizer Park, formerly known as City Park, in St. Louis, Missouri. We're joined by the head coach of the Men's national team, Mr. C. McClaren, and also Reggae Boy Leon Bailey. Before we open the floor for questions, not only physically but virtually as well, Coach, just wanted to go through some opening remarks and some updates to the squad that struggled to St. Louis.
Good morning, everybody. Yeah, just to update you on obviously the squad. At present, we are missing Ethan Pinnock, who didn't recover from an injury he picked up just before the camp. Mikel Antonio and Kahim Dixon, both of them lost passports, and it was too late to get new ones and to get visas to come over here, so they are missing. Bobby Reid, obviously, he's injured, and Mason Holgate, who got sent off on Thursday, is suspended. So we bring Ravel Morrison, who obviously everybody knows, and Corey Bennett from Las Vegas Lights. So they're the additions, and we look forward to the game tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Coach. Before we open for questions, Leon, as you know, your debut for Jamaica was against Honduras at the National Stadium in 2019. That was some 18,000 people that day who played to an attendance above 20,000 against the United States 2 days ago. What was that like, seeing that great support at the office?
First of all, good morning, everyone. Personally, for me, it felt great being back, on home soil after being away for so long with the national team, and to see the attendance in the stadium reminded me of my debut, as you said. It was a special moment. I'll always remember that moment forever. But I'm just sorry that we couldn't give them the win that we wanted to the last game. But the attendance, I think it was so important for the players to feel reconnected, and the fans to feel reconnected with us, and it's a good thing for us moving forward. And I think if we can continue doing this, and for us, it's going to help us a lot, and definitely we're going to try to get the results that we need to keep the connection and the bond going. So it definitely was a good feeling, and I hope to see lots more of that in the national stadium. And yeah, we're going to try to get results for the fans.
Thanks, Leon. Before we take questions from persons on Zoom, we have someone physically here with us from the United States. You may proceed. Please state your name and organization.
Yeah. I'm Turner from St. Louis Hostess Patch. Obviously, you need a win. What's the it's obvious, I guess, what the approach is, but how do you approach tomorrow's game? You need to get a win.
To win. I thought we were unfortunate to come away with a defeat, albeit just one goal. But we're disappointed with the result on Thursday. We felt we did enough to at least draw the game. But we didn't in the end. But we're still in a tie. And away from home, we've been in good form recently. This will be a completely different game altogether. We know that. USA on home soil is a totally different team. Leon knows that better than I do. So we expect another very, very difficult, hard game. But we come here with optimism, belief, and the first goal in this game is going to be very important, albeit we need to win. So we know what our goal is. We need to score 2 goals or more and win the game.
Yeah, it looked like the field in Kingston was a bit of a challenge. When you see the field out here, is that going to make things easier with a faster field? It looks like?
I will never say make things easier, but definitely I hope that it can, enhance the way we want to execute, our way of playing. And we played a lot of times in the US, and it's always, I think, a challenge, and it's never going to be easy, and we know that, but we just have to, be prepared, and we will be.
Any follow-up questions? No? Thank you very much. We can take some virtually now on Zoom. You can unmute. Go ahead. All right. In the meantime, we can go to
Yeah,
Alex.
Simon, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Yeah, my apologies. Thanks for having me. Shaman Pierce here from MG Sports and the Reggae Boys community. Leon, I know we are in a similar situation that we were in last year. I know that the last match at National Stadium, it didn't go as planned as we would have wanted. But seeing that it's basically a repeat of last time, do you think that we have the resources to actually complete the task this time as well?
Definitely, you know, I wouldn't. It's a process. Everything is a process, and I believe that you just have to keep believing in the process. And if you don't, then it doesn't make sense. And not because you lose one game, you make that define everything else that's been happening. So I believe that, you know, just have to keep believing and, you know, showing up and believing in the process. So I don't think it's a repeat of what happened last year. We're just unfortunate on that day, but we'll bounce back and then we'll get results in the future.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Shaman. Now we can go to Dre. Dre, you can unmute.
Good afternoon, Coach. Good afternoon, Leon. So, Coach, what do you think is the biggest challenge, and how do you see the inclusion of Ravel Morrison overcoming these challenges versus the United States?
I'm always looking out for good players and players who can make a difference, handle the ball, big game players. Ravel has always been one of them. I worked with him for 2 years at Derby County, and I got to know him well. I like him. He's got a great personality and a big talent, unbelievable talent. He wasn't picked before because he wasn't playing. All of a sudden, he gets a club in Dubai and he's playing very well. From my reports over there, scoring goals, assisting. And I think this is a perfect game, perfect opportunity for Ravel to come into the squad. This is a big game, and whether he starts or whether he comes on, he's one of them players who can win a game of football. A little like Leon, we've got plenty of them in the squad. So to have Ravel there to start or come off the bench,
People, may I try to see if I can fix it, yeah? It's static. It's static. Trying to see if I can fix it. So I'm just going to boot it up back and thing. All right, people? I boot it up back. See why issue. I boot it up back, people. Don't worry on yourself. I get it up back. All right? Don't move an inch. So people, I get it. I boot it up back and put it on the system. So let me share it back again and everything. So we'll see if it come out now.
all right.
7.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much.
Right here.
How do you see the inclusion of Ravel Morrison overcoming these challenges versus the United States?
I'm always looking out for good players and players who can make a difference, handle the ball, big game players. And Ravel has always been one of them. I worked with him for 2 years at Derby County, and I got to know him well. I like him. He's got a great personality and a big talent, unbelievable talent. He wasn't picked before because he wasn't playing. All of a sudden, he gets a club in Dubai and he's playing very well. From my reports over there, scoring goals, assisting. And I think this is a perfect game and perfect opportunity for Ravel to come into the squad. This is a big game, and whether he starts or whether he comes on, he's one of them players who can win a game of football. A little like Leon, and we've got plenty of them in the squad. So to have Ravel there to start or come off the bench, is a big plus when we need a goal, we need creativity. And also, I'm looking forward to seeing him play, and I think it's a big opportunity for him as well to come in and show what he can do.
All right, great. Thank you very much. Matthew McAnuff, go ahead.
Good morning, coach. Good morning, Leon.
Morning.
First, coach, Anthony Robinson, he played a quite unique role in the first leg, and he almost at times in the first half was playing as a 10 in that left half space and seemed to cause a lot of problems on the right side. But you switched to a back four in the second half, and it seemed as if it really helped our attacking threat and limited USA's chances. What would you specifically attribute to that performance in the second half, and what would you take away for the second leg?
Yeah, you're absolutely. Look, USA are a good team, got good players, and they're playing with a new system, Pochettino. And we reviewed the game and we looked at the chances, the opportunities we created, and strangely, in the first half, we had more opportunities, better situations, and when you look at the XG, it was higher in the first half than it was in the second. I think we created, especially in that midfield, with Robinson going in, they outnumbered in that area, and that caused the game to be a bit like all gun and run, like a basketball game, end to end. We created opportunities, but also we were a little too open. And once we conceded after 5 minutes, we were always nervous about the second goal. But still, I was pleased with the first half. The chances we created, opportunities we did, the way we played. But second half, I just felt we needed an extra man in midfield. We put that in, and we got more control in the game without really being that threatening, but enough of threatening that really we should have got something from the game.
Matthew, one more.
And thank you, coach. And also, Leon, time back in the camp and it's a French system than the last match. And specifically in the second half, you found a lot of joy tucking inside and finding space to drive the defense. Was it a matter of instructions or was it a matter of raw talent just trying to make something happen for the team in the second half?
I think it's just, the instruction from the coach, and I think he wants me to play a little bit different and understand what he's trying to do, and I'm just taking on the role and trying to execute best as possible. And that's
All right, thank you, Matthew. Livingston, Scott.
Yes, coach. Just
Liv, you still there? Or did
our farm continue. Yes, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yes,
you... So, go ahead.
yes. When our farm continue at home, where we haven't been doing that well, I think it's one win in our last 6 games. But contrary to that, our away farm has been incredible. I think it's 6 wins, 1 draw in our last 7. How much motivation you take from that, coach, going into this encounter when you look at it from that perspective?
Sorry, if I'm clear, you mean our away form has been very good over the last week?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I think I said to the team, we go here with if it's so important. The process, tactics, everything. But if you don't believe you can win, don't bother turning up. So we have to believe. That's the first thing. We have to have the confidence to do that. And it doesn't matter if we can see a goal because we know that we need to score too. So we have to be ambitious, and creative. We've done that in away games. We've been solid. We've defended well, and on transition's been very good. That's why we won in Nicaragua and we won in Honduras. And when I reflect on the game a year ago, when 2-1 down against Canada and go to Canada and win 3-2, there's resilience in this team. There's resilience in this squad. That becomes more apparent. You see that more in the away games, and that's what I've seen in the 2 away games that we've had. I want to see that tomorrow. The resilience, hard to beat, the work rate. When you see, I watched Honduras, Mexico. Wow. Game of real intensity, real aggression, and that's what we have to be. We have to learn and do that. That's what we've been doing away from home. We have to do it here tomorrow. Most definitely. We have to start very well. We have to be on the front foot. And we have players in our squad that can win games. And so if we do our job defensively, we expect our match winners to win the game for us.
Leon, any thoughts on the away form and why we have done so well on the road and what you take from it, and as we look forward to tracking the result tomorrow?
Not much to say on it, but you know, we just have to say, you know, the form is great, and just try to keep improving on it, working on it, and getting even better. We know tomorrow is going to be a tough game, and you know, since we've been in good form away, hopefully we can use that as confidence and you know, try to get the win tomorrow.
Thank you, Livy. Mr. Allen, go ahead, unmute.
Hi, thank you, Simon. Hi, Coach. Hi, Leon. It's out here.
Hi.
Coach, the way the team set up in the home game against the United States, having 6 defenders on the field. I know it said that in the first half you were trying to match the United States, but it didn't seem like something that you know it's a trait or personality of Steve McClaren. More the second half, we saw what you normally speak about, having balance, having ball handlers on the field. Will we be able to see more of that coming in the game on Monday?
Look, we've had 3 camps. There's our 6th game. I want to see players, different players. I want to try different things, try different systems. So the process is towards the goal of World Cup 26, qualifying for that. So in between, we want to win games, but I must be able to experiment, to look at different players. I think we've done that. We've changed the squad at every camp, and also the way that we've played. We're always the same principles, no matter what system. It's not about systems or anything. It's just about process, about the players executing a plan, and being adaptable. And I think we talked about that at the very first meeting we had with the players. This camp, we wanted to be adaptable because we know that the USA, all the other teams we've played, they play basic systems, but the USA, they play quite a good system, unique modern system in terms of with the wing backs boxing in field, build it with 3 at the back, and try to dominate them central areas. So we tried to nullify that. And although the game was very open in the first half, I was pleased with the way we had freedom for Shamar and Leon and Damari. When we won the ball, we created opportunities. We should score a penalty. And yeah, it just felt a bit open in the first half. It's great to try that. In the second half, we wanted to fill the midfield. And we did that, got more control in the game. But I'm not afraid to also use that system again, because when you look at the chances created or opportunities, there was more in the first half than there was the second. So we will see tomorrow. It's the principles that count. We have to defend, work, be hard to beat, and then we have to be creative, be good on the ball, be able to deal with the ball and create chances and take them.
Thank you, Mr. Allendry. You can take the last question this morning. Go ahead.
Good afternoon again, Coach. Right in with the sports here. So, Coach, can you give us a quick update on Michael Antonio and Ethan Pinnock, if they're available for this game?
Ray, welcome. No, I think I'll repeat what I said in the beginning. We're missing Ethan through injury, Mikhail Kahim through logistics, basically passport, visa issues, Bobby Reid, who's injured, and Mason Holgate, who's suspended.
All right. Thank you very much, Drake. Thank you very much, members of the media, physically and virtually. Thank you, Leon. Thank you very much, Coach. And as you know, kick-off tomorrow will be 7 p.m. local time, 8 p.m. Jamaica time. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
I was muted. Sorry again. So welcome back to Unseen Sports TV. That was the press conference earlier. I'm so sorry it had that little glitch in it and so on. So I don't know. Sometimes this internet thing doesn't work as you want it to work. But I hope you guys kind of understand what the coach is saying and so on. I think Mr. Meeks wants to make his remarks on, what he thinks the coach is saying, if it makes sense or if he's contradicting himself or it sits well with us as fans. You have anything to say?
Listening to the coach again and again, you get to recognize that this man is very defensive.
Mm.
This man is pleased with the first half performance from the last game, where America created a number of chances.
It was a boxing match, like. This up, yeah,
So
two teams could have scored.
So at the end of the day, I'm not gonna get my hopes up, because I just feel like I'm gonna come and do the same for me.
So the question is, do you think that based on what the coach said about the game, Mr. Meeks, that if they go over in USA and USA get those opportunities again, that they will miss? That's what he said. He's saying that he's not afraid of playing like how he played the first game, where it was open. The commentator was always saying that both teams, going at it.
But the coach needs to just play with his strengths. I think the coach needs to make some adjustments. I think the coach needs to sort out the middle of the field. I don't think Casey Palmer make any sense currently based on his form. I think Ravel Morrison should walk in.
Right.
I honestly believe Ravel should be selected. No, people will tell me all sorts of something about this and league. I know madness. But if we want to stand a chance, we have to get a midfield who can play football, and I think Hayden should start as well.
Yeah,
the last match, he had Casey Palmer, Lati Bodier, and Bell in there. Virgin.
Joke.
Virgin. Remember, I'm saying, if you have a team where if you get the ball for every time you get the ball, you turn over the ball right away, you're going to have more defending to do than if you have to get the ball and you can keep position. You will have less defending to do. So this thing when I'm not going to talk about, you have to defend. Crazy, Virgin. Crazy.
So, all right. So, what?
I think Cephas to start, and I think Demar Gray to sit down on the bench.
Okay.
That's how me strongly believe. I think Demar Gray have played too much game now where he's underperforming and still playing. I think that need to change. I think that need to change. Cephas come on and Cephas run the American. I don't understand why. We're afraid. How we play football afraid. So it's like man I play against spirits.
Oh, you're there now? Yeah. All right, I'm coming. You're at the police station, right? I might have no experience here. I'm with the close way. Yeah, you can turn. All right. So yeah, Mr. Meeks, I don't know. You can't get your hopes up.
Who you think the coach are gonna play for all game?
Bernard. You might go with Bernard Low. Not play kick. He just doesn't believe in those players, Mr. Meeks.
It's great.
We'll fix it. Fix the next one. You just don't believe in those players. You understand? Don't believe in those players. And that's just a big issue for us right now. Big issue. Up top, my boss. Big up yourself. RR.
I think Hayden, but I love to see Hayden now start. See what Hayden can do.
Ted,
Wagwan.
there, man. You listen to the press conference?
No, me not get to see it now. Oh God, man. Me hear something about Ravel Morrison. How that go?
Yeah, man. He's in the squad.
He's in the squad.
Madness.
Hmm?
Ravel Morrison haven't played 90 minutes worth of football in almost a year.
No man in there, a player man. He start playing man.
But till I say he has not played 90 minutes worth of football in almost a year, me never say not play.
We don't want him to play 90 minutes.
Want to give you a cool.
Want him to just create something in half an hour and then come off of the field.
So no faith in a Maggie.
No, man.
No man, Maggie, me want,
Both of them to start.
me da love to see Ravel and Maggie upon the field.
Yeah, started two of them, man.
Why? Ravel play 8, Aiden play
Play
6, and Maggie play 10. What are you talking about?
Him now gonna start two of them, man.
That 10 time better have been Lati Bodier and Casey Palmer.
You know, so
Lati Bodier is a
never have
must.
a bad game the last game.
Based on how Steve McClaren is, Lati Bodier have to start.
Stop them something, man. And that's why everybody has said, all right, then 6 as we are talking, they put him back.
Who are talking?
We always have nothing to come out.
No, Ted, this is how I say, Ted. This is how I
Man.
compare Latibodier to his previous performances. Him never play badly. Him play a little bit better than what he normally would have do. At the reality, me at talk, Bridget.
And that you see, and that is why I can't reason with Unseen. Because Unseen no give props.
Improve, man. Is he the solution we want?
No.
I know him is the solution, but me I give him credit in what. Who me can't give no credit, me not see no purpose for a Casey Pound. Me just not see no purpose for him.
That's it,
No. Me unlike me no bias. Last time we talked, I told you he has not been playing well. He did not play well.
Yo, Pak, Ted, a one game Casey Palmer played well in.
And so me I tell you, me not see.
And the reason why I play good against Cuba sitter, drop off. Yeah? Casey Palmer not do nothing for Jamaica creatively. Nothing at all. He just dip on the field and I go in our defensive third for go collect ball. You play number 10, go up front and receive the ball up there and create for it.
Man say not get no ball, sir.
Who? He not go get no ball.
But
That
honestly,
make them available for no ball.
based on who US is, I wouldn't start you see, because you want Ravel Morrison to give you a lot off the ball, with the ball rather than off the ball, I wouldn't start him and Maggie together. I would have go with Aiden and Lati Bodier and give Ravel a whole heap of free space to operate and have to worry about the defending. And when him burn up, I send on Maggie to go do the same thing. But we started two of them. One of them have to do a little bit too much defensive work, which are two of them weak game. You understand what I say?
I tell me say US are going to dominate possession.
US is going to dominate possession. And
why US are dominate possession?
Because US has always dominated possession against Jamaica.
Why?
Because you allow them to.
And not only that, without honesty, US is a better ball playing team than us.
Me not argue that, but may I say, why is it that US always a dominate position?
That way?
Because they're a better ball playing team.
No, we always allow them fair play football. The last match, we press them and we never press properly. And we take with the ball a few times and could have do something more
but
special.
we not keep it. We not keep it.
No, but we don't want to win the ball in the final third and a turn back the ball. We want to go after a goal, make them stop with.
Yeah, but a part of possession, a part of possession is the rate at which you recover the ball. Am I not right? US do recover the ball very well, And as bad as thing be, we have to give them props. They do some shit well.
Let me ask you something. From memory, how much time you remember US and them build-up phase and Jamaica steal the ball in them build-up phase?
A lot.
Precisely my point. What that tell you is that them not comfortable under pressure. When you drop off of them and then start position themselves properly and can scan the field and see everything and dictate the tempo, them are gonna look like baller. You
Yeah,
are
me,
a person who was a part of a coaching, you
yeah, me
understand.
understand that, you know, Mr. Meeks,
Anybody,
but the
anybody
thing,
who gets space are gonna look like baller. How
yes,
you
I
know say one good
understand
is
that.
a good player is when him under pressure and he still a make good decision and still a do the right thing. So not tell me that because if you United States not doing the thing right under slight pressure, because remember Jamaica never the pressing never right because sometimes you see someone a
Well,
press
and that me I can't tell you, say that was the
and they
problem
still
during.
make mistake.
Well, I know, Mr. Meeks, man. So that's why me I say I wouldn't start Ravel Morrison and Maggie to be together because both players are weak at pressing.
But me no
So
want two of them
when we
can press.
exactly, but what me I try to say to you say is that if when you gonna press a team, when you gonna press a team like US, a team that have the potential to do well, if you don't press properly, every player have involved now the pressing. You're not gonna have them a press the whole game, but to get that quick turnover, every player has to be involved with the pressing. It has to be a team effort. And the
Hold
two
on
players,
there.
them like Ravel Morrison and
Hold on,
Maggie,
hold
that
on,
is
hold
their
on
weak
there.
area. And the
Hold on
first line
there.
of press is up front.
Hold on, pause 1 minute. My point is to say, we now discuss whether we want a team pressing properly. I am arguing about United States. And I am saying I watch the game and I watch it critically. And I recognize that Jamaica tried to press the United States. And they were not pressing properly. Even though you're saying people like Latibodir and this and that was on the field, they were not doing it properly. Regardless of that, I can remember about 3 to 4 times Jamaica nicked the ball in the American defensive third, and because of poor decision, we never create more goal scoring shot. Now I am saying if we can press properly, what you think are gonna happen?
I
Because if we not
understand
do
that,
it
you know.
properly and we still a
But
win the ball,
man,
it just
man,
shows say them not no elites.
me not go against that, you know, Mr. Meeks. I'm not going against that. I am saying to you, I want you to understand what I'm saying. The match that we started, some of our better defensive pressers was on the field. And we never press all that well, even though we win the ball. If we start both Maggie and Morrison together, it weakens that pressing ability. That is what I am saying.
Weak in what? We not have no
Our
pressing
ability.
ability right now. We not have
Yes,
none
but
right now, we know.
you were
Because the
hold
last
on,
game,
hold
the
on, no,
last
man.
game we had the
No, no, no,
first
no, no,
time
no,
who
no,
you
no,
say.
no. You just said US was not doing it right and we need the press right and we still win the ball in a
Yes,
critical areas. So even though we need to do it right, we still win the ball.
yes.
And we were weak. I am
Yes.
saying if you add Maggie and Morrison in the same starting lineup, it's going to be weaker.
What you use to justify that?
Because I know that Ravel Morrison and Tariq Maggie weak aspect of them game. It is defending.
Me not think so.
And that's what I believe. So I'm saying go with the guy from Newcastle.
I don't
Go with
think
Latibody here.
so.
And then give Morrison
I don't
sometime.
think
When him
so.
tired, give Maggie sometime. Or vice versa. So the two of them get a lot of freedom. So when both, because it has been proven, Latibody here is not the best at anything but winning that ball. He win that ball. And you want if he win it high up the field, him can either give Morrison to create something or Maggie to create something. That's what I'm looking at. And
Let
Aiden
me,
look like him have potential. I mean, not see enough, but look like something today.
let me say this. You see, Latibodir had a good game, a fairly good game. I wouldn't say a good game, fairly okay game. Is an improvement from the last outing. But nevertheless, Latibodir is still not the dynamic, progressive player
No.
that we want. It's
Yeah,
just
it's a bit
factual.
static.
It's factual. People will bash and complain and say this and say that. But the
Yeah.
reality is the reality. Latibodir to me better fits round the back. When I saw Latibodier play when we have using a back three, Latibodier look very competent, very comfortable, very like dominant around there. So I don't understand why is it that we're forcing a player who cannot play at the level in that position and we are forcing him to play because the team tried to press and Latibodier playing as the number 6 or the number 8, whichever one, he's a part of that pressing system. So if their midfielders drop to go in and then build up play, he has to follow. If he sits and stay back, what is going to happen? You would have a back 4 plus the 2 because United play with 2 pivots, and the 2 pivots in the build-up phase stay vertically.
Yeah, but it depends on what
Then
McClaren
stay
wants him to do.
horizontally. Then stay
Depends on what
horizontally.
McClaren wants him to do.
Hold on, Ted. Them stay horizontally. So right away you have a 6 of them in a them build-up phase, you know. Right away, 6 of them. When I look, me see Shamar Nicholson, me see Leon Bailey, me see Demari Gray, then I try push up. Then miss in the middle now. In the middle is my problem now. Where is the Casey Palmer? Occasionally in come. Now, if Casey Palmer come, sometimes some of them man they give Casey Palmer too much work for do too. Because Casey Palmer come, 2 man in the midfield. Then when you're looking upon the Jamaican team, you see 2 how we stand up free in the midlife field and watch a hope and pray so they can possibly win. Why they not come forward to 1 man come forward? Why we not left the man wide and come in if we want a sweep or somebody drop? And then we make the players them understand. So once we lose the ball, the diagonal ball, and then you can't afford for them to play. We're not playing like how we're supposed to play, and these players are so-called pro. These players should understand those basic elements of the game, brother.
Yeah, but we still come back down to coaching.
You think they're supposed to get coaching more than basic element right now? They're not supposed to know that. We go to England for them because we are they understand them or something more than our local
when you
players.
that
So why
but who said a McClaren select him team. So if you're selecting players who can't bring out your will or the way that you want to play, then the onus is on you. You are the problem. The height of madness is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. That's a common sense.
So hold on, but me just want to get to my point. So whether Maggie or Ravel Morrison play, that type of system where they know where they have 2, when you look around at the back, you see 2 or 4, 4 are against 2 of them players. Why we do that for? I saw them good, I saw them mighty. So we just left it licked up there, so allow them to build up and look like them a baller, break through, come forward and press, and then we say US a top team. Yo, me see Mexico play US, and Mexico have 19 local players in them side. And Mexico press them backside and them can't go on like all them are. So all Mexican not strong are we, they not big are we, they not fast are we, what they have over we. Better planning on the field. What them are gonna do?
How did they that right? But that's the point, you know. That's the point, yeah. I'm glad they make the point there. Mexican coach lives in Mexico. He's able to sit down and plan out exactly what I'm going to do and pick the players best fits his system. A man who come in on the same plane where the player that we have a play come in on, him not have a clue what I'm going to do. And that's how our team looks. Our team looks like they have no... I mean, people say that, oh, Jamaica look all right. Brother, Jamaica look like they don't know what they're doing. To an eye that understand football and how players are supposed to move. Understand what transition is necessary in what areas. You don't realize so we're not doing anything. Steve McClaren is a big name. And when a big name like that, you see the team are play. The team is not playing no much better than normal. I don't see nothing different.
But I think the coach need a little time.
And I mean that everybody ever say.
No,
everybody ever say that. But look here. Well, I know, Mr. Meek. People is gonna say that, hey, you know, yes, we're trying to build up. At this stage, we want to qualify for the World Cup. Trying to do build-up play is not good enough. Yeah, man, we are collect how much millions of dollars a month trying to do. We have under 16, under 19 players that are not trying to do build up players. When you watch our local schoolboy football league, when I watched Clarendon College last year, they weren't trying to do build up play. They were doing it. So me
So let
don't
me
want no man come
ask
tell
you a
me say,
question.
oh,
Let me ask you a question.
my problem is Steve McClaren is the problem.
Let me ask you a question. You hear me?
Yeah.
What you think out of this coach or the last coach? Which coach you think is the better coach, and why? Out of
To all honesty, when
Hal
I go
Grimson,
when I look
Hal
at both
Grimson or McClaren?
without honesty, when I go and I look at both of them track record, you know you have to give McLaren the edge based on experience. But when you look at the work that they have done with the boys, I think they're average as it relates to what they did with our national team. Despite their accomplishments, put that aside, to look at what our national team looks like, how our national team play, they're average.
So what if
They're
certain
average.
circumstances? You know why I have issues? Guess why I have issues? And I think it's justifiable because these players or these coaches go over the world. A matter of fact, before they are of the view that locally there's no talent, which I totally disagree with. And then they go over the world and they look whether in the England, United States, wherever, and they say that they find genuine talent. But when some of these players come to represent us, you have to be questioning where is the talent? Is it a case that they are
It means
selecting players based on where they are from, or whether they are selecting players?
no,
Because hold
no,
on, hold on,
no.
hold on, Ted.
Me don't want to cut you in, but more
Go
want to
on.
say this. Me need to say this. I've watched Lottie Bodier played. Just because I play for Jamaica, me go watch Kesey Palmer play. They can play football. They played very well for their clubs. But they look
All right,
average
let
in
me
our
break that
shirt.
down for people. Let me break that down for people. There's two types of player in a team. You have the leaders and you have the supporting players. Now, my question to you is Casey Palmer a leader in his club team? Because when he comes to Jamaica, he is expected to lead and he is failing miserably.
We have no player in our team that is apart from our goalkeeper, and that performance speaks for itself. That is a lead. Leon Bailey is not the main man at
No,
Aston
but
Villa.
Leon Bailey still does much, much better than what a Casey Palmer does
Huh?
based
Based
on
on what?
creativities.
I would beg to disagree. Leon Bailey is our best player, yes, but not in our colours. No.
No, you're telling me that Casey Palmer is performing better than Leon.
No, 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 no. I'm not saying they're performing better. I'm telling you that both of them are performing
No,
poorly.
I'm asking
Somebody
you,
cannot perform
which
bad and
one
you say
is
better.
performing
No.
better in the colors of Jamaica? If
None.
you have
There
two
is you
person,
cannot be bad
one
at
must
something
be.
and there's
Eh?
better. It's either you're bad or you're good.
No, no, no.
No. I don't view things like that. If it's either you're bad or you're good. And you're bad. You're not good. You're not performing good. Sorry. I don't think that you can be performing better and you're bad. You
All
are
right,
just bad.
because
You cannot play good
we
and
have
lose.
always
You just
disagree
play bad.
because to me, Casey
Yeah.
Palmer is not good enough. I am still watching and I'm still looking and I hear everything what people say. People all come on social media and ridicule me because me say what me say and me still not see a reason for change what I said. And I'm going to say it again based on what I see Casey Palmer does on the field. I don't think he's good enough.
I don't
I don't
I,
think he's good enough.
I don't
If
disagree.
he's, if he's
The
a good
performance
player,
has been
I have
poor,
not seen
but he can
that
play
aspect
football.
of him. What I know Casey Palmer does is that he does basically what a normal player can do. Control the ball and kick it,
You know?
pass it to this, and that's it. Casey Palmer is not aware on the field. He doesn't scan his field. His position and play is very poor. His decision making is very poor. He doesn't exist in the final third for the team. He doesn't create. He doesn't. What is his purpose?
Yeah, but hold on, man. This is that. See, and there comes a time in life where we stop protect just. Yes, at some point we have to understand that players are playing. But I mean, I agree with that. But you have to look at. I have watched Casey Palmer, and this is the case. Let's just put it out there. Casey Palmer has been horrible for Jamaica for the past
Couple,
couple of games. That's been
couple,
very horrible.
couple means two, and that's not true. He has been horrible for more
He's
than
been
that, my
horrible.
brother.
All right, he's been horrible for every
Okay,
game
that's
we played
one
with
better.
Jamaica. No, that's not. Me not get into that. The point I'm trying to get into that we tend to like to protect high profile people because for what reason, especially in Jamaica, I don't know. No, I have watched Lati Bodier play for his club. First game on the team sheet every time. He does not play
He
midfield.
plays center half.
First thing first.
He plays center
No, I
half
have
or
watched
sweeper.
Casey Palmer.
All right.
Yes,
I
that is
know.
correct.
I've done my
And he
research as
plays
well,
it
sir.
very well. No, I've watched Casey Palmer play. I never watched the whole game, but I just want to see him play. So I watched about 40 minutes, and he played more of an attacking role, very high up the pitch. He received the ball a lot, very high up the pitch. And that's based on how their system works. He was not an average player when you look at how he plays. He's a weird, he know exactly what he's going to do, he look like him know what he's going to do. Spin it, come at Jamaica. Some of the time I don't even know where Casey Palmer, to be honest with you. I don't know if he's playing in the holding. I don't know if he's a play attack. I don't know. And it's not just him. It's not just him, you know. There are many players on the field, in the middle, up front, that I don't know what they're doing. And you cannot tell me
Like who?
that once a player,
Like who?
whether he's a leader or he's a
Like
follower,
who?
no. Whether he's a leader
Hold on.
yeah.
Hold on. Like who? This is a
All
time
right,
when we have to call out the name.
all right, no
Like
problem.
who?
Let me expand. So you want me to call out the players them when me don't think me know them I do.
Yes.
All right, so look at Demarai Gray. Sometimes I don't know what he's doing. Sometimes he's in the middle, sometimes he's out wide, sometimes he come deep. Antonio, sometimes I see Antonio run a back. Nobody up front. Leon Bailey, him pick up the ball out wide. Sometimes he's always been bombarded by 3 person. What do you do next? What system do we switch to? What we are doing? When we continue, Lati body here as well. Sometimes he's high, sometimes he sit way too deep. Sometimes he look like him in a one back five. I don't know.
See somebody, Mark Davis said, bro, Palmer is clueless.
No, we just established that Palmer is clueless for Jamaica. We've been done that. Now, at what point do we point fingers at what the coach is doing when we don't qualify for the World Cup?
Yeah, I agree. The coach. You listen to the man press conference. The man press conference sound shaky and shabby, virgin. The man don't sound
McClaren
assertive and direct
is
and
a
having a eye.
politically correct person.
Him just, boy, me not impressed. Me not impressed.
He's a politically correct person, and I might own business when nobody want to say, but I don't have no faith in the coach. He's politically correct. He's not a person who likes to take risks. He's not a person who's bold and willing to express himself with the team. I don't like it. I don't like it. And that's how I genuinely feel. I don't like it.
I
feel like he
hear him
can
make a
bring our team to the
statement.
next level.
I heard him make a statement today. The man said that he's willing to go based on what he saw in the last game. He thinks that the first half was much better than the second half, and he's willing to go back in the game with that first half strategy.
What? I wish nobody did that watch.
My head hot when me hear the man say that. Yeah,
I probably mistake he make man.
What this is someone here to ask a virgin.
No,
what
no.
is somebody else say?
Aside when the line, I probably
No,
get
because
a
someone say we
pronunciation.
create a penalty, we create a goal scoring opportunity,
But yeah, but that
which
was
is true.
individual brilliance, not teamwork.
Which is true. We did create a goal scoring
Yes,
opportunity.
Mr.
But
Meeks, from
generally,
listen.
America scored, and America should have scored at least 2 goals in the first half. In
Yeah,
my
but look here
opinion.
now. Once you as a coach have a team out there, and yes, say a moment of the game, a player step up and show his class above the rest. That not have nothing to do with you as a coach, you know.
Mm.
That has nothing to do with your tactics. What Shemar Nicholson did has nothing to do with McClaren's tactics. Nothing at all. That was just pure individual brilliance. You can't coach that. So how am I going to
Well,
talk about how they created a penalty?
well,
Shemar Nicholson created a penalty.
he was of the view that the first half is better than the second half.
I cat the
And
racket and he did have on in glasses.
may I say, Jano, what this man attack say? This man
He's,
attack madness.
he's just a politically correct person. And I'm not.
Then
I'm not
he highlights that all Jamaica need to do is to score 2 goals and win the game.
so easy. Say make it so easy.
It's so easy, but if we're going to score 2 goals in America, the way we played, we cannot score 2 goals like that defending. Because let's look at it. We had Lowe, Holgate, Lee, Bell, Lambakisa, Latibodier, Casey Palmer. That's what? 7 players, you know. Don't forget anybody else.
What about them? What about them 7 players?
Those 7 players are not going to score goals.
Yeah, but
If they do score, is once in a blue. Eh?
Can you remember if Jamaica ever keeping a clean sheet on United side?
No, because it is my view. It is my view. I can recall that Jamaica and United States over the years has always been a close contest. And I think that if Jamaica is more brave and bold and properly coached, some of those results, especially the last year results in the Nation League, are because we're negative and backward. And go because if you remember that Nation League game against United States when they beat
too
when
much,
at the
man.
extra time in America, we're supposed to go at least 2 to 3 goals in the first half. And we dominated the first half. And in the second half, we have a 1 goal and we start defending like we are crazy people. And they score point. From the minute they score and go extra time, we know it done for it.
Yeah, legs
So
them
if you
done,
check
mentality
Jamaica
get knocked out.
United States record, it's not like say United States every time them play with them blow away. When we are defense up, I don't want team where blow away. I think Mexico more likely to have a history where sometimes them blow away. Not true?
Yeah.
5-hour Ray. Why we are come and we are play United States? Yes, United States have some potentially good players. Yes, United States have one top quote-unquote coach. Yes, United States have better facilities and better resources. Yes, but all of that now go on the field because I level versus a level on the field. Yeah? What happened on the sideline is going to be between the coaches, what the coaches want to happen on the field, and what adjustment each coach should have made to improve the performance on his team. You don't need no money for that, you know, brother. We already have spent one heap of money to get this coach from Farid. United spend some money to get them coach from Farid. It must boil down to the coaches' tactics, the coaches' decision, the players now can execute. Why we have panic and go on like it come like they have one press conference with the whole like coach and say, boy, we're gonna put 8 of them around there for defense because America bad. America is not as mighty as them say, Virgin.
Common sense, so common, you know.
It's not as mighty as it seems, Virgin. If you sit back and defend, it is only normal that an average player will look like a top player. Players will crumble under pressure. And if you learn how to put pressure on player
correctly, you will gain success. We need to cut out this negativity, Virgin, and defend it. When me hear the coach say him probably go back in a game with the same time, my head hurt me. Come here and say this man are mad.
The last
This man are
call.
mad. This man are mad, Virgin.
Yeah, but when me say when
So
I
if
when I say
it boils down to the question. The question I would love to ask is how much does the coaching staff have a say in the decision of players on the field? Because
that alone.
a lot of the players who we see on the field fit the mad last some of the player coaches them on the bench, you know. Hard, rugged, bustling, physical. Them the days of football gone, Reggie. You need one balance team. You need man who physical and can do that. But at the same time, that same physical and aggressive man can play football when he get the ball and foot, he can make a good decision. Yeah, we don't see the sense, Reggie. I feel that we need to have a balanced team out there. And if we decide to use a balanced team, I think if we're going to use Latibodier and Hayden in the midlife field, if we have King Rona center back, why
I
King
don't
can
disagree.
provide
Ball player.
King can provide the passing from deep, not the kick way ball. He will dribbling at the middle of the field and pick a pass. If we
Driving
use
speed.
those two defensive midfielder, we have to use somebody from deep, because if America press we need somebody who can break the press as a center half. So when them press up to the midfielder, that center half can catch the ball, drive through, pick a pass. We need that. We cannot have two center half who can distribute. Their only methods of distribution is this long ball and hope and pray.
He can't hope.
Kick and hope. The next thing, if we go and play with those two persons in the D, we need somebody in the middle of the field who is attacking minded. And those two persons is either Ravel Morrison in the number 10 or Tyreek McGee in the number 10. No bloody Casey Palmer. Sit on the bench and look. Because you're not giving us nothing going forward.
I don't expect them to left. Where you go pick up Ravel Morrison because sit down on the bench for game 10 minutes.
You feel so? Then we do it, man. Somebody said, Mr. Mix, King is crap. Why you say that, Virgin? Oh, Lord. Get what is Colin?
One so like to support more present, man.
Yeah?
I think King is Jamaica or locally best center half.
Virgin, how we must have players who not given opportunity, but yet still we expect whenever we just throw them under the bus, then we just stand up and perform. Remember this thing of anxiety, you know, Virgin? You have some players when a game are playing, their heart a beat like a million beats per second, you know, Virgin. They must sweat, they tense, you know, Virgin. Yeah?
And they must shake.
Yeah? They all get sick, you know. You need to expose them till they get comfortable in the situation.
I'll vomit on the field.
Virgin, me no believe what people are telling me say King no good. So
I strongly disagree.
Colin Crest, me disagree. Disagree with you, bro. Me disagree with you. Me think King can provide a better job than what Holgate do for you.
Yeah, he's a young player.
Yeah?
He's younger. He's younger.
Yeah,
and I think his passing is much better. I've seen him play because I watched Cavaliers so many times in both the club championship as well as locally, and he has always been confident and look confident with the football. He pick up the ball and he look like he hot.
That's all we need. Shoes. Hold on it. Ted, people don't understand this thing of balance on the field. You have Latibodier. You have Latibodier who is not good with passing the ball. But then you have Latibodier, the other person beside him, and the two center half, not good. It must highlight you need for balance the thing, Virgin.
And guess what? You have to give I agree that everybody. Lati Bodier, we know that he's not technically best. But the work when gain at the middle of the park, any coach who don't have better to work with is going to pick him.
Oh, you know, so we're not better for work. Top talk and madness that you answer.
Alright, let me say you want me expand.
Yeah, top
No.
talk and madness
You
but
call
we're
a name. Hold
to
on.
work with.
You call a name of a player that can give me the work rate that Lati Bodier does. And
Russell,
also
Russell,
and you said me,
Russell,
well, which Russell?
Russell,
Which Russell?
Russell, John Russell.
You watch Russell play football?
What you mean?
Man,
Me want to then give
I
him
am
a chance.
disappointed. I am
Me,
disappointed in
I
your
want to
analysis.
see him get a chance, Bridget. I
I am
think every player should
disappointed.
get a fair
I am
chance to make
disappointed
their
in your
name or
analysis.
fair. And then we
So
can say,
basically,
okay,
you
this
have
set
not
of player
seen
don't sit
him.
at
You
the
just
best.
want to give him a chance. You have not
No,
seen
because
him. You just want to give him a chance.
no, because the
No,
last games when I see Russell play,
you're
him
lying.
never look bad at all.
No,
Him
no,
never
no,
look
no.
bad.
And
Drop
you're
round
saying
like
that,
back
well, Anna,
line, pick up the
you're
ball,
saying
shoot
that his work rate and aggression was far better than Filati Body.
No, you see that term now where you're gonna drop insert tonight. Far
But
better
that me say.
that term there.
That me say.
Delete that term there. That term there can that term there. Delete
But
that. Delete that.
that is the basis on which me I select him, you know. Me nah nothing else. So it's the only term me can use. I've never said that he's technically gifted. For him technical ability tap about grade 11. If it's high.
Boy, may I
So
tell you, this thing here will cause problems, you know, because this thing here want serious fix, Virgin. You want
but I
serious.
believe if you don't have a technique, if he's not technically gifted, and you drop a centre back around here that is comfortable with the ball at his feet, can ping a pass, can drive in a space. So when he drives into the middle of the field, that the body would be comfortable enough to drop in on a centre half and do as effectively. Because
Well,
we know him used to play there. So it comes down to what the coach is seeing. We don't know how we are pointing fingers from everybody. I mean, anybody I say McClaren not doing the right. Like, our choice a Man U, man, everybody is free there.
oh, Man U get tonight. Man U no important to we.
No, man,
Right
McClaren is
now.
doing bullshit, man.
Jamaica football is. But no, you know where we don't get Paul McClaren. How much game this now in gone?
It doesn't matter.
Eh?
How much game have you seen Jamaica play? So, oh my God, we look like we're ready.
Virgin.
Me never say we're ready, you know. More you say look like we're ready.
I can't
Oh,
recall.
thank you very much. And that is
But
what coaches are being judged as.
let's come off a Lati case because I think Lati, based on what him do, him supposed to get another opportunity. Me expect him to be on the field come tomorrow.
That you
And
have to play.
him on the field, me not gonna feel disappointed. But if me see Casey Palmer on the field, me I go disappointed because me know say it no make no sense. It no
If
make no
I
sense.
believe that, I believe, um, I have always said this. I like Bernard as a good player, but I don't think Bernard and Arm Low works well. I think Bernard needs to play with what's his name?
You know.
With King.
Why? No, we not go on Bernard, because
No,
Bernard name play. Me
no
could go
King.
on
Low and King.
Gray. Demari Gray. Demari Gray because me feel say Demari Gray if go up on the bench.
Honestly,
Not because he missed the penalty. Let us get that clear. I just don't think Demari Gray is playing well since 2024.
um, honestly, it don't matter to me if him start or him don't start. Because I'm gonna tell you why. And this is just, my view. Cephas has a talent that can't be. You can't get it. Look how hard you work, you don't get that level of speed. But his ability to make proper
Big up
decision at
unseen. Yeah, go on.
His,
Yeah, I hear.
his ability to make proper decision at his age is mind blowing. Mind blowing. 9 out of 10 times he's gonna make the wrong decision.
It's so bad.
A horrible man. A horrible man. A horrible man. Horrible.
Mm,
Now, more you listen to me. See him, Sammy?
yeah.
You have the speed for go down that byline, right?
Mm.
I have never seen Cephas cut in, kick a ball off her right and he go up on target. Never in my life. Me never see it. It probably happen, but me I tell you, say, me never see it. So the fact that me never see it,
When you're seeing Kiki, where you go?
woyo,
Eh?
woyo.
Oh yeah, I say.
Well, me say me didn't see it. Now, if you have that level of pace, your best option is to go past that defender. You don't need to turn it back. Get in the box. Once you're in the box, defenders are now hasty. They have 2 chances. It's a 50-50 thing now. Because they have to worry about giving you a penalty. They have to worry about you getting the ball in the box. It puts you in a better position when you have them thinking twice. Wrong, I'm right.
Right.
So when a player has speed and power, the first thing you teach him, once you get that ball, you want them in the box. Going down the line and turning back, trying to run across the face of goal, waste your time.
Let me ask you something where Colin Chris bring up. Colin Chris I say, see if us about a Campbell should have been the one. What do you think about Campbell? Norman Campbell.
I also believe he wasn't given a fair chance either, honestly. I really like the kid, honestly.
And then just drop him because me think when he go a Honduras,
Yeah.
he did pretty well and he just drop out.
I couldn't, me never, that's something I didn't understand either. I think he do, and having Romario Williams, Antonio, and Boza in our same team, madness. I try them can on the field one time.
Not even 2 we want on the field one time.
Not even 2 you want on the field one time. 3 exact same player.
Williams, the next one we are go. Me want to hear your opinion on because Williams to me.
Yeah.
So based on what you're saying, you're okay with Gray. I don't think Gray is playing well.
I
I think Gray performance is going down.
I think his position should be shared, honestly.
I don't
Isn't
think
it?
maybe I don't personally I don't think it's a footballing issue. I know that football wise he can play. I think it probably been a personal issue. There are some things that is happening with him and it's affecting his on-field performance. And we need to take him out and get him for relax and try to get him refocused because his performance is going rapidly down and we're still pressuring the man to perform. But you see, just like how Shamar Nicholson did not come up in the previous squad and say personal reason him going to spend some time to build back him confidence and so and he come back against the America and he look sharp. We think Demar Gray need to focus on that, something like that, and take a little back seat and say, hey,
Yeah.
now work out for me. I have to start on myself. Boom, bam, bam. And come back and live up to the expectation of quality because it is awful. It is awful.
Sorry. You know what I think, though, Mr. Mix?
Mm.
When we just got Demar Gray, he was just leaving Everton. You know? Playing at Everton was not playing the worst football, but he plays against top quality defenders, top quality persons. You know him against the City, the Arsenal, the Man U's, the Liverpool, Van Dijks, the Trents, the good centre backs, the Walkers. You understand?
Mm.
Even though he might not beat these players on a daily basis, he gains experience and his body learns from the situation. When you move and go down to a Saudi league, he don't really have to exert himself that much. The tempo, the quality of your opponents have a lot to do with your development. Right? I'm right.
Yeah, I think the
And I
quality of your teaching experience also.
Yeah, and I think that with him, you know, remember even one at the time Rafael Benitez did Everton. Quality coaches in there for your work with. You understand?
Yeah.
So taking that in consideration, I just think that him making that move to Saudi is hampering his career. No matter how much break and time him take, because bear in mind, he's not even starting regular down there now.
Well, if him not starting, he need to put in the work so he can get himself on the starting roster.
So you understand?
So that he need to go focus on now, getting himself in the starting roster.
So you understand where I come from. So it is
So my pick would be I would go with Cephas over him.
okay.
I'm not comparing the players. I just think that Cephas currently he may make some poor decision, but he will cause some problem
Hey,
for the opponents. I don't think Demari Gray is creating
Cephas,
any problem right now. So I would change Demari Gray and insert Cephas. So that's
hey,
my two
my
changes so far. My two changes that Ravel Morrison will come in, Cephas will come in.
I wouldn't look, as me say, honestly, and this is just my thing. I'm not gonna change it. I would start them I agree, but I would give him 90 minutes. He's gonna go up to about 55, 60 minutes, depending on his performance, probably halftime. Split it between him and Cephas. I'm not gonna start Ravel either. I'm still going to start Tariq McGee, go with Lati Body and Hayden at the middle of the park.
All right. So next question, Shamar Nichols.
If he's fit, I would start him.
By the way, I think Antonio, based on what the coach said, Kaim Dixon, Mikel Antonio, Holgate, somebody else. Those
What
players
are
are
they
good.
out?
Kaim Dixon with papers problem, visa problem, Ray. Mikel Antonio as well. So I don't think
He
those.
got a red card at too much, man.
Who that? Holgate?
Yeah.
No, one match. I not straight reading it. A two yellow.
Why would he be out or not all get man, Antonio?
Antonio, some paperwork, man. Him never get the paperwork to go America.
But he has played in the US already, so I don't understand.
Why
But
don't
hey, I don't know.
understand? I don't understand. Him and Kaim Dixon them him say. Him and Kaim Dixon so they brought in Ravel Morrison one next player. I never know the name of the next player. So right now we have up front we have Shamar Nichols and Williams, which let's talk about Shamar Nichols. What is your view on Shamar Nichols game?
Shemar Nicholson, he wasn't bad enough, but I don't think he was given him much supply. I'm still that shit. Hell, so who and who could be up front then? Him and Romario Williams.
I don't know. Remember, say Romario Williams was there, and I think Romario Williams came on and did not add any value.
Yeah, I don't have.
He looked lugged and heavy, like he can't move around the field. I think it was an embarrassment. Something physically is not right with him, and it's an embarrassment. The rate of the
I don't have
running
any
and the
faith.
intensity that Shamar Nichols did for somebody to come off at the bench and drop way below that level, it was embarrassing, Bridget. And I think the coach must could have said that man they lugged and heavy. Why him never put on the little youth? So in the first game, because Dixon come on against Honduras and create chat. I mean, not
Every game
understand.
needs to come on. Every game he come on, he looks alive.
It's like this man talk one thing and then when game time come, him do something different, Virgin. See somebody else tell me. Then say the coach say Antonio and Dixon passports lost and them could not get them back. Passport and visa in a time to travel for the game. Assault, also Virgin. Bombard. What is? What is? What is? So me have to go back with me have to go back with me not see Gray. Me would have want my front three for be Nicholson, Bailey, and Cephas. That me don't want to see that. In midfield, me don't want to see Hayden, Latti, and either Raval Morrison or Tyree Maggie.
Anyone.
Yeah, either one of them. And if the and based on how the game are going, me would have love to see at some point in the game Ravel and Tyreek dip on the field together.
Well, it depends how the game are panned out and how you have to risk it, but
But it is clear that Ravel our best midfielder, ball touch midfielder. You know what impressed me too? Let's go to Hayden. You know what impressed me with Hayden? You know the heap of bloggers were talking about this man and how the things where him say back in the days and really no should have get there. But me I say, Virgin, we a man, brother. Forget that, brother. The man thinking could have make England team. The man strongly believe in level of play and him try to get in and it just not work out for him. I just life. Now he recognize say him not going to get that. What we gonna do? Hold that against the man?
so
That
man
don't
too
make no sense.
emotional, man.
That don't make no sense. The man better than what we have bring him come. And it was clear to see when he came on the field, one of the things that stood out to me is that he was showing for the ball. And under pressure, he was still making progressive pass. He was not going back and wide with the ball. He was going forward with the ball. I mean, not hear nobody talk about it. Under pressure in a Virgin, and we say, yes, this look good. And then the next thing we realize is that physically, him not afraid for putting a tackle in the middle of the field. So nobody can waltz through the middle there, Virgin. So what you think about Hayden? Ted? Well, Owen gone. Ted gone. Well, me think Hayden should have start next game. Because we definitely need that level of composure in the middle of the field. We're gone 1 hour and 19 minutes. We're not stay much longer. What you think, people? Hayden. What you think about Hayden game? Hayden never impress you. Hayden never impress anybody. Sports on the ball. Sports on the ball said that the coach is playing mind game. He says what the fans wants to hear. That's all him do. Come talk one thing and do another thing and stress out people. That's all him do. But nevertheless, we could talk. This is my 11 what I think the team should have looked like going forward. I think, all right, sports on the ball support us. We say that Hayden and Lati complement each other. I strongly believe say, that combination they can work at this moment with a proper number 10, a person who is not afraid to go in the offensive third and receive the ball and try to create for us. Not a person who are going to receive the ball now with defensive third 24/7 like Casey Palmer and hide. Me just not believe in that. Him have to step up. So now my starting level would have definitely be good. In goal would have be Blake. The back line, we're gonna work with Bill, left back. We're gonna work with Low and King and Latibody. I know people are going to chastise me for King, but I believe if we have Head and Latibody in the middle of the field, I'm not supposed to worry about King. Welcome back, Ted.
Yeah, me drop off, get a call. You know you go already.
Yeah. Me just tell the people that my starting level afterwards, you can tell them your starting level, all right?
Yeah, man, cool.
So my starting level would have, I'm going to start over. My starting level would have be Blake in goal, left back, I'm going to use Bell. Then I'm going to use center, I'm going to use Low and King. And then out wide, I'm going to use Lamba Kisa. In the middle of the field, I'm going to use Latibodier and Hayden. And we tend to start with Maggie. Just because Ravel just come back, but I know Ravel is an option we can bring on. So I'm going to start with Maggie. Up front now, I'm going to use Nichols, so Bailey, and Cephas.
All right. Reasonable. You can't argue with that.
Your team.
Back four, definitely would I go with Low, King, Bell, Lambert, Kisa. A one goalkeeper Jamaica have. We would have go in at the middle, would have go with Aiden Latibo there. Would have give Maggie a lot more freedom for work up there. So I want him stay high. He need if you pick up the damn ball high. You know?
Yeah.
May I expect that once he will say back off and give King the ball, he's supposed to drive in a space. Once him driving a space, may I expect Latibo there to become a centre half now and then. Because what I've seen, King has the ability. Let's see if he can do it on international stage, eh?
Yeah.
Up front now, as me say, me would have definitely start Gray and bring on Cephas. Me I share the game between the two of them. That's just what I believe. And either way it work, it no matter. I think if you start Cephas, same thing. Start Gray, same thing. But next swing, you have to give Leon Bailey him chance. Been in very good form. They can do a open press him. He'll find it again for we. See, in at the front, we have to go. I was never impressed at any point by Romari Williams. I've seen him a lot. He's a old player. I not no offense against old player, but having
My
I
30
just
at
think
29, 30.
I just think that we should have give a we are thinking about World Cup 2 years from now. Him our 30, 32. Come on. Come on. I
He
really
still
wanted
have
to
the
see.
World Cup. But he would have the 32, 33. He could have performed at the World Cup, bro.
Yeah, I want to give Dixon a chance, man.
No, honestly, I think Dix is supposed to be the man coming off
I,
of the
re-
bench up front there, so.
I
But
think
I
next
don't
year
know.
Dixon and Whisper supposed to do very well for we. But hey, may I go with Nicholson.
We all forget Whisper.
Locally,
Mr. Whisper and I Jim a come back on him
yeah.
knee, work back
Locally,
on him.
internationally, um, Nicholson has been our best scoring player.
By far.
So we can't use or deny that. Unless he's injured, they have no reason for having participation.
You know, I don't mean for break cut you, but you know, me highlight this to people and tell people say, right now, based on form, Nicholson should be the man who start leading Jamaica line. And people chastise me and say, oh, me for say Nicholson will lead the line, and you have a man a play at West Ham on the bench.
Madness.
I say, I never know say how you play dictates who go on field. Me think how we are perform dictates who go on field. So me don't
Madness.
understand what you had said to me.
You
Me
see
don't understand.
the tempo at which Nicholson play. Nicholson to get him up on the field at all times. And then they make him rest. And then you send out something if you go do the rest of the work. Come son.
Yeah. You know what I think when I strategy the coach can use, you see Maggie and Bailey. I think him for use because Maggie, you know, bad out wide too, you know, you can interchange them during the game. You understand what I say?
Yeah, but
You can make,
don't know.
Bailey float around the place because
Let me ask you a question.
when I think
Based,
when I think when I observe in the game, the last game is that when Bailey get the ball, 2 or 3 persons come to him quickly. So when you can put him all over, making can roam, but you balance it because the player recognize once him coming at your space, then you can filter back out. Then me think you will give him Bailey the opportunity if he can dictate the offensive play for Jamaica.
let me ask you a question. Out of Bailey and Maggie, who you think is better in tight spaces with the ball? Or operates better when a lot of people around him?
Based on what I see, Maggie look better so far, but me know Bailey
I,
is competent as well.
I do agree with you. I think Bailey's I'm not saying he's not. So you know some people out there Bailey die them I go say, hey, big baller, baby. I do think he is, but based on what I've seen so far, Maggie looks the more competent with crowd around him. Cool?
Maggie look competent. It's like you know you have some players who under pressure just don't seem like they're under pressure.
Yeah, that's what I get from him.
And then you have some players all when there is no pressure, they still look pressured.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a situation like that. Maggie under pressure at times just don't look like he's under pressure.
Maggie just
Chris
look like he has
Palmer,
it under
where there
control.
is no pressure, he still look pressured. So me know
True.
says that issue in him head, and the coach job to go fix that. My job
Yeah.
right now is to tell you, say, yo, based on what you do, you have to sit down on the bench. Yeah?
Don't disagree.
So that is what me say. See, somebody say, Colin Chris say, in the future, Holgate, Hayden, Raval, and Latibodier defense. What? CAM. So in the future, Holgate and Hayden, Raval, and it look like central midfielder is Lati. All right, next person, Holgate. And him would have been the really the last person for it. What you would think of Holgate?
Holgate or who again?
The defender, the one who get the red card.
Look, we all make mistakes. I think it's two first match was not a good representation of who he is. Would I throw him away? No. But definitely in performance the warrant a next start right away.
I personally believe that I've seen him played over the years, and I've seen him played at the highest level, and I do believe he has potential. Unfortunately for him, he is performing below that expectation that I had. So I think it is only fair that they pull him out, put him on the bench, and continue to working with him. As soon as him find that top form back again, I know he can be a serious asset for Jamaica.
Definitely.
So I'm not gonna chastise him. I think
That's what me agree.
when you look at the game, one of the things I think which him should, you see the mistake that he made to get the red card, you would expect that from a player like King, who is not as exposed at this level. So King
Yeah.
would be so anxious to try get the ball, to try get Jamaica back. You expect this man now should be showing the class and say, hey, at the end of the day, we can't give up another goal. So I'm gonna ensure say round
Yeah.
here start.
We
Yeah.
can't win, but we are gonna protect. We are gonna protect it because it's a two-way tie.
It's a two-way tie. So we're not gonna give up no more goal. We're gonna stay and we're gonna structure. I think if I do get the ball in space and do get time on the ball, then I would do something different, which is not a part of my job. I would do some additional work going forward and build it. But him decision wrong, and it costs him because based on how he's playing, I personally don't mind him getting that red card. I think it leaves the door open for somebody to slide in that position and perform and state a claim in the team.
True.
So this is what you see, we want people to understand. So when you reach at a certain level, when you're there national team, it's not about sentiments, it's not about what you have done, it's about what are you doing now. And if you're not doing it what you're supposed to be doing now, then
Yeah, lift up.
we slide. We have to move. We can't sit and wait
When
and
I
hope.
time, you don't teach. The funny story about the national is that you don't teach. Yes, man. You don't teach. It's not where you come to teach players to play. You tweak things.
Yeah,
You
some
don't have
persons,
that time.
some people look like them want you to just always give them a hope. No, sir. No, sir. Mark Davis, Holgate should never wear a America jersey again. What do you mean by America? What do you mean by
A
America jersey?
Jamaican want to say, man.
A Jamaica? Oh, you miss off the J. Yes. No, sir, you're too harsh, man. Oh gosh, man. The man make a little mistake. Oh God, man. Give him little space. Next person say, Opa. Next person say Maggie played 50 plus minutes, 50 plus games in USL and only have 4 assists and 9 goals. For Jamaica, he has played 15 games, no assists or no goals. But why you tell me what is Casey Palmer's record?
Casey Palmer
You-
higher than that, man. He might only for
Higher
assist
than
and
what?
goal.
Higher
We look
than
for
what?
it, man.
Higher
We
than
look for it,
what?
man.
You don't tell me that. Casey Palmer not higher than that. Casey Palmer changed about 7 clubs in the last 4 or 5 years. Which player will have used or change clubs so often?
How much clubs?
About 5, 6 clubs in change. Body are loan him out. As in go yesterday, they ship him away.
Okay, man.
Tell me, I tell you.
Yeah,
Check
but
Casey
that
Palmer.
does not mean same now have goals and assists.
No, I tell you, he does not have that. I want to think them. I have the record, you know. I'm going to do one show upon here.
But
So, no.
with all honesty, you know, Mr. Mix, that is very poor from Tyreek McGee. You know, we not discuss that. We know he can play football. I know that matter, but that's very poor still, you know.
Yes, because that is what? 10, 13, about 20
Well,
odd
man,
percent, 30% goal contribution.
or less.
But trust me, my brother,
Well, man.
Casey Palmer don't have that either. He doesn't
Oh,
have that.
but me
Well,
nah, remember
hold
say,
on 1 minute. Let me see if I find it. Hold on. Can't really find all that. But me know in the past 5 years, Casey Palmer, I'm not saying it in order. You hear that?
thank you.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
hear me? Me not say it
One
in
of my
order.
here.
Me I just say it from base and memory. Some of the clubs in the last 5 years when play for. Me know him play for
Mm-hmm.
Hull City,
Yeah.
Coventry, Bristol City, Swansea, Blackburn
Mm.
Rovers, Derby County, Huddersfield, Chelsea, U21 or 19. Him play then just a ship him all over the place, Bridget. Them a ship him all over the place, Bridget.
Yeah, but hold on, Mr. Mix. I know players who have been look for Ravel Morrison. Ravel Morrison was a problem child, you know, but that doesn't mean he never have goal and contribution. And he has played for many clubs as well. It's just
No,
him
me not.
attitude most people could work with. So you know, I know must be in performance. I'm not gonna go up on a limb and defend in performance because I don't have the stats at hand. You understand? But I want you to take
May
in
I look for it, man,
consideration.
because me need have it one time, you know. Me need have it one time. I may I tell you.
Yeah.
Me need have it one time. Me know say him play about 11 match this year for him new club. All right, for Hull. Which club him a play for now? Hull City.
Yeah.
I think him play 11 match for Hull City and him score 1 goal, no assist.
Mm.
Him play
What him start, you know? Why him goal country? Why you see nothing about creation? Cause you want him goal creation.
me not see that. All right,
Alright.
hold on now. Him play for commentary. Him play for commentary in the championship 2023 to 24 season. Him played 32 games that season. Him scored 2 goals and 4 assists. 6.
Four.
In the 22-23 season, he played 30 games, he scored 3 goals and 2 assists. So in 60 odd games right yesterday alone, him only scored 6 goals and 5 assists.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
when
but
we
would I
go
like
out,
to see would I like to look man in chance created though? Because you can't
no,
create
no, no,
chance
no,
and
no, no.
the same thing for Maggie too.
The person never dropped Maggie chance creation
No,
because
that me I say,
even if you look at
hold
Jamaica
on,
the
Mr. Mix,
last
that me
year,
I say too. You like to look on the same thing for Maggie as well. That I'm
okay,
trying to say. You
no, you're that because me
yeah,
I go
man, I'm not
defend
him
out things
alone.
and
Yeah,
me
pressure me,
talent.
man. Yeah,
Eh?
pressure me, man.
Eh?
I would like to see the same thing for Tyreek Maggie as well. I would like to see Tyreek Maggie chance created because you know what I mean if you have certain forward that play up front, lad, Jesus Christ. You could have give them an empty goal them likely if you miss it. So chance created
So
has a lot to do
hold
with
on,
it.
yo, Bridget. This a man here, Casey Palmer, when in there Bristol City, 2020-2021 season, played 23 games. Him scored 2 goals and have 2 assists. 2019-2020, he played 25 games. He had 1 goal and 3 assists. 2018-2019, he played 15 games. He have 2 goals and 1 assist. So this man played over 100 and odd games. And him don't go on 20 goals and assists yet.
That's all right.
Eh?
That sound good.
So me don't know what people are going to talk about. Them attack this thing in isolation.
Yeah, but I
Because
would really
the
like.
person who them say no for play, who no for play, it better give him a chance more than the one where you so-called hype up. Because this man, Casey Palmer, have a lot more experience and yet still not delivering. And Casey Palmer, what? How old Casey Palmer be?
I don't know, you know. 26, 27.
Let me check in age. Casey Palmer, 28 years old.
Yeah.
28 years old. This should be his period where he's in his prime. And he's not playing like a person in their prime. We have established that case. So hold on. We have established that case that Palmer is not our number 10, but Maggie needs to start scoring goals and assist a lot more to be the leader of our midfield. That's a true up and running. That's a true, but Virgin, we need to move away from Casey Palmer. The same criteria we have for other players, we need to have it. Casey Palmer is not a creative midfielder. His stats show that he's not creative. It's just the same way we have Latibo there, who is not a midfielder. He's a defender, and we put him in the middle of the field, and we are hope and pray saying we get it right, which is very difficult. If Casey Palmer cannot play as a number 6 or a number 8, I don't think he should play any at all.
True.
Mr. Hines, what do you think?
True.
We can't have a man where play 100 and add almost 200 games and gone less than 20 goal contribution, and we're comfortable with that.
The fact that the coach go for Ravel Morrison, I guess he would have figured that out too.
Oh, we feel comfortable with that, Virgin. I'm mad, we're mad. I tell people say we don't understand football, we okay with that. Because people in our world see we gone for him and say, what Jamaica idiot? Jamaica go for this for number 10. Jamaica mad. Jamaica don't understand football. Jamaica don't understand whatever. But that people that we can't accept that, Virgin. Yes, you get an opportunity. But now you have to go perform to maintain that. We're not say clean for little or nothing.
I disagree.
So Ted, a 1 hour 40 minutes, we are gonna cut Big up everybody
Alright.
who live the life. Respect for that.
We chat again after the game.
Yeah?
I want to do it again after the game tomorrow.
Yeah. We go and watch along, so you just join the watch along and go chat and go on and watch the game.
No say 40, no say a word. Big up yourself, Big up everybody.
Big up. Respect for joining. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody. Make Unseen and Evertora Sports grow. And so we can bring you real talk. We're not dressed nothing, we're not pretty it up. We'll tell you as it is. And make we watch and see we're going tomorrow. Hopefully, the coach don't come with the madness and come and defend and put on 7-8 defenders out on the field and expect to win. So we're going to watch and see. Until then, big up.